Hey on, welcome. My name is Moth Mordesha, and we're going to be playing some Conan. Sorry, I had some audio issues right before starting. I was not hearing the game come through my headphones, and so I had to fix it. But we're good now. All is well. And my plan for the day is to get the I just realized, chat. Look at my level. I'm 69% to 60. 69. It's the perfect. Perfect. I should stop now, but I'm not. I'm going to get to 60. And then we're going to harvest some star metal, just so that I can show you guys how to do it. Let me make some of my arrows. First you have to make arrows I have not learned yet, of course. Let's look at here. And we will scroll down. Here we go, Ironhead arrows. That's what we want to learn. The Ironhead dart is for the immersive armors mod. So, just FYI. And then we will make said Ironhead arrows, which exist right here. Okay, and we'll make, I think it's gonna make 10. So let's make, not 12, 2. Because we don't need a crazy amount. Yeah, there we go. And then we're gonna make explosive arrows, which are right there. And then we can't remember how many it made. I think I want to say 5. So we'll make 2 again. I'm missing tar. We're not actually missing tar. It just doesn't want to pull from stations for some reason. Or am I missing tar? There's none there. Let's go check the... I think maybe we are actually missing tar. That's not the station I wanted to look at. Yeah, we are. Okay, let's make some... There we go. Excellent, excellent. We'll bring that over. I had forgotten that I used like all 800 and something tar to make the steel fire to make steel. I was like, come on, brain, you'll get that word. You'll get it. I believe in you. All right, so we are gonna make 2. Yeah, so that made 20 right there. And we have a bow somewhere. Yeah, there we go. So we'll just hold on to that while we go get our last level in the mounts. Let's see here. I'm gonna take 2 of those. And that and that. Hello, my friend. How are you? Here you are. Let me feed you. Nom nom nom. Nom 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 nom. And we'll give you those. And I believe, yeah, we've only got 1 left, so I'm gonna give that to her, since she'll be doing probably the majority of the damage. But and then I shall also have some salted pork. There we are. Follow me, my friend. I promise not to get you into any danger. And you should as well. Oh. Sorry. Didn't mean to do that. Yeah, you got plenty of food. Okay. So we'll come take care of these guys over here first. Our little encampment of friendos. Okay, I was like, oh, is that Valencia? It is not. Excellent. Yeah, I'm sure it wasn't. So we will take all of those things. Jailer, we will... Oh, let me take this as well. And... Is there nobody in the cage today? Ooh, obsidian arrows. Don't mind if I do. Alright, so there's 72. Now we'll head down to Mounds proper. And make some friends. How was everybody's day today? Mine was busy. I had a meeting like right before this and it ran over, and so I only had really 15 minutes to get everything together for streaming, like testing audio and setting everything up and all of that. So it was stressful, but it's over and we're together now. You and me having fun. I'm so pleased. Really hate it when my real life job gets in the way of my fun time job. And that's how I think about streaming, is my fun time job.
The bright joy of slaying.
Wow, that is kind of disturbing. The bright joy of slaying. I mean, it is a pretty Conan thing to say. I'll give it that. Hi guys. Why don't you... Yeah, there you go. Okay. We will venture a little further in. I did finish sorcery, so I have learned transmitory zones. I did that off stream. Went and got more glowing goop and then made some witchfire powder. Ooh, 76. Hello. Wow. Have to go all the way in? Okay. I guess I am leveled for this place and they don't all swarm me at once anymore. It's nice. Grumbly camel. Always grumbling. Hello, friend. Sorry about this, but I unfortunately need the experience that you provide. No sorceress spell page hanging out. Not that we need it anymore, honestly. So, that's okay. That's cool. Let's see, where should we head next? Guess we'll go here. It's Marion Fighter 2. Really? You leave the camel alone. I have to have this conversation with literally everybody that we run across. They always go after the camel. Is he the weakest link? Maybe. That doesn't mean that you get to hurt him. Oh, haha. Haha. Whatever voice actor did that death rattle, like, really went for it, you know? Like, he's like, oh, this is my, like, not even 15 minutes of fame? I'm doing it. I thought I made it so that I could pass through you guys. All related. And then let's do... Oh no, that's the user settings, and I meant to do T. Not a healing threshold. Disable follower collision. If enabled, all follower collisions will be disabled, allowing you to walk through them. It's enabled, man, but it's not the case. Silly mod. I'll have to report that.
1,000 times
Leave the camel alone.
Wasn't supposed to be like this.
I'm sure it was not, but here we are. Okay, I don't... Spiced fowl.
May scorpions hatch from your nethers.
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry.
I'm not gonna release you because I don't need another bartender. So sorry. Okay. Let's go check the other Delencia spot. And hopefully not aggro her as she is there so that I can get the my thrall to just use her truncheon so we don't kill her. Like I had to once before. The first and only time I've seen a Delencia that was not in my tavern and unavailable for purchase. That really chapped my tuchus, you know what I mean? Hi. Another bartender. God. Oh, we're at 88%, chat. 88%. Hello, Sumerian cook. Really? Did he go for the camel again? Why do they keep going for the camel? So we're gonna have to go and fight the arena champion, which is scary. Because I don't want to take the thrall with me because she may go down. Do I have... Do not. Do you have... You do not. Well, doesn't that suck? What were we pressing E to interact with? It's Specialist cooking 3. Excellent, excellent. What do we have in here? A perfected hardened steel great axe. A bunch of body paint. Nothing useful for me. Isn't that always the way? And we may have to use admin commands to spawn the meteor shower, because I have a feeling it will not come before we're ready for it. Money, money, money. Yes, I sing so well. I know. It's beautiful. Okay. I think... Oh, somebody sees us. Oh, he's an archer, so we have to go to him. Oh, she's going down after him. She's dedicated. There, we can kind of see by the lightning strikes. But it should be lightening up soon. There, we can find by this. Ooh. Oh no, they're all coming. Oh, we're at 95%. You leave the camel alone. I feel like I have to repeat myself so often. Oh, these Aquilinian sandals are kind of nice if you pick them up. They're medium armor, and they give you +3 to agility weapon damage. So if you're running an agility build and you come across them early, they're good to pick up. And what does this gentleman have? I shall loot all. Ah, they have respawned. Ooh. I'm gonna get lots of star metal. 96%. Hi. Sorry about this. I'm just trying to... Ooh, explosive guardian head. Money. Dead. Okay. Believe that is all that is in here. We can go... Ooh, we can go look at the entertainer that's down the way and see if it's a Leonili. Oh, I'm very thirsty. Oh no, that's empty. Okay, there we go. That is definitely not a Leonili, because that is a dude. And there we are. Level 60. Unlocked the adventurer. Okay. So we can get rid of that and that and that and that and that, and that. Okay, let's take it all home. And we'll probably have to fight the little encampment, but that's okay too. We shall live. We will live, laugh, love. Actually, no, we won't do that because we're Vikings. We don't. I'm sure there's one of the three that we don't do. I was starting to fall asleep in my meeting, and so I was like, oh gosh, I gotta get a cup of coffee before I start streaming. And thankfully, I was able to do that, so I'm awake now, for the most part. Hi, friends. I didn't say anything bad about you, but she did. Oh, they're coming for you. And they're still going for the...
Bright joy of slaying.
I don't want to hurt you, but I will.
Oh, hey. I've been looking for one of those for one of the dudes we picked up. I can't remember his name. Dicus, I think, from the volcano. Is there somebody in there now? Yes, there is.
1,000 times
Oh,
beg you,
no.
speak to me.
Nuts. Alright.
Set me free. Thank you.
Yeah. I'm gonna set you very free. Here you are. Oh, come off it. Okay. Believe it was 2. Yes, it was 2 that needed a helmet. And now we will... Oh, I also off stream, I should show you this. I put in the Grandmaster stations. We had enough room for everything. I was very pleased. So let me give him not that. I wanted to do that. We want Dicus the Sharp 2. Hide helmet and distribute outfit. There we are. And as you can see, Dicus has the correct outfit now. And then we'll put our stuff away. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put it in this organizer chest. All the stuff that we picked up. And I don't think this will go upstairs, but we'll stick it in there anyway. And then you go organize from chest. And see, it puts away all the stuff. Unless it can't find a place to put it. But if you have some of that item in a chest somewhere, it'll put it there. Alright, mystery meat soup. Oh. Spiced. Nope, spice salad does not go in there. That can though. Because these are both stat foods. And then we will put all of our star metal things that we picked up along the way. Except for that hardened steel bow. There we go. I'll leave those in there in case I decide to paint. So we currently have 344 star metal bars. So that should get us started on making some stuff, but I'm still gonna call down a meteor strike and show you how to harvest star metal. One of the things that you have to have for star metal is a hardened steel pickaxe, so we need to make one of those because this is just steel, fortunately. Let's put the rest of this in our organizer chest because I know for a fact that we've got it other places. How did that wasn't supposed to be in there. It was this that I meant to put in there. Huh. They look so similar, weapon handles and rawhide beds. Let's spend our last point, and I'm going to go for crushing swings. So we have reached our final form for the most part, except for armor. Because that I get specific pieces. I do the Redeemed Silent Legion helmet, so we have to go to the Black Keep for that, and then the Void Forged Dragon chestplate, or Void Forged Dragon Bone chestplate, and you get that from the arena. And then I do Silent Legion medium gauntlets. I do the Champion leggings. And then the Perfected Heavy Sabatons. And those all buff your strength. So, your strength damage. So that's why I do that. Because a lot of the late game armor sets will buff, like each piece will buff a different thing. So you're basically choosing the piece from each set that actually buffs strength. So... Oh, I'm fat. Let's get rid of this stuff. Aminals. There you go. And then I believe in tools is where we put... Now we have a lot of twine. A lot of twine. Okay, so let me look up the command for... I did look it up. I keep closing out of things that I don't mean to close out of, and it annoys me. Sorry, I'm getting back to my stream manager. Without, because there's a slight delay, so it messes with me when I can hear myself talk. I mean, it messes with me anyway, but you know what I mean. Console command star metal. Okay. Got it. Let me look at something. I just want to make sure that it's not... I mean, I have to go into admin anyway. I did not realize that I had Cloak and God on the whole time. Gosh darn it. I hate it when I do that. Because, like, I logged out, but it keeps those for some reason, and it annoys me to no end, because that is not what I want. I want to do everything legit. And I just realized it because I was not paying attention to my health. But anyway, I say as I'm about to call down a meteor shower because we don't have the hour to wait for things to spawn. You know what I mean? Alright. So we're gonna do DC meteor on. I don't know that did anything. Yep, it did. Here it comes. Okay. Let's go get some of that spiced fowl, I believe will keep us a little warm. And yeah, we're good on our liquids right now, our water. So we shouldn't have to worry about drinking whilst we're up there. Oh wait, I can't have that because it's going to take away from my damage buff. So we will have some spiced haunch. And we will put that on our hot bar. We'll also put this on our hot bar and load it with explosive arrows. You guys are annoying me. That's why you shouldn't stand in doorways. And now I forgot what I was coming. Oh, yeah. Excellent, excellent. So we want a hardened steel pickaxe. And we want a advanced weapon tool upgrade. And we'll put that on there, and then we'll switch them out. And I'm just going to leave this in here for a little bit. Okay, now we're all set. We got our hot foods, we got our hardened steel pick. And now we will journey up the mountain to get some star metal and some black ice. So you want to look for smoke coming up off of these round kind of bird looking things. There's one up there, but it's very tiny, you can't see it. So we'll get a closer look. But they're like a deep dark brown and very, very round as opposed to the other ore that's around here. So you can definitely tell the difference. There's one right there. Okay, so when they're kind of stuck like this one is, where is it? I love how I like back away from things so that, there we go. No! No! Mother pooper. Okay. As I was saying. You can stand on top of them and harvest them. Now, you will fall, so you have to be prepared to like grab on right away. But you can still harvest them like this. And you get a lot of hits off of one node, so you end up getting a lot. I'm getting star metal. There. We didn't fall. Only the first, you know, trying to get to it in the first place. And see, we got 556 off of that first node. Now I do have like 2 times harvesting on, because that's kind of the sweet spot as far as harvesting goes, in my opinion. But so you would have gotten half of that, so like 200 and something. And I think that it takes like 3 bars to make 1 for oh, I'm extremely cold. Let's eat. Get him. Yeah. Silly goat. Trying to see if I can see any more around here, because this is Skyfall Ridge, so they like to fall here. But I also don't want to take too long messing with this, so ooh. They also will fall in this valley, which like right around here. So but we'll get some more black ice. If nothing else, and I think it will be nothing else, but at least we found one so that I could show you. And then we'll get some black ice and we'll go make some bars. Because it requires black ice and brimstone and star metal ore to make star metal bars. Did you see that? It's like there's a definite line. Yeah, right there where the terrain meets. Oh, Mr. Dude. Okay. Yeah, figured you were coming. We should harvest him because he might give us black ice. And he is. So, but we can drop this regular ice because we are not heading to the volcano. Not today, but we will. When we do the Dungeon Delver quest. Oh. Hello.
Don't want to, but I will. You don't want to cause trouble here.
Excellent. So we'll go ahead and harvest this fella since we aren't super worried about encumbrance right now. But he gave us 80 blood crystals and 62 iron stone, and we can lose that, and some silver stone, and sometimes he'll give gold stone, so it's worth it. Now, black ice is the very, very black ice. Like, ice can look a little gray, so sometimes you might have some like trouble discerning whether or not it's black ice or not, but black ice is truly like black. So, or at least a very, very dark gray. Yes, yes, I am encumbered. I understand. Let me share my bounty with this fella. Excellent, excellent. Nice eyes, black eyes. Yeah, I think that's it. So did everyone have a good day today? I certainly hope you did. Okay. And to the smelter or furnace or whatever we're calling it these days. Oh, you have my stuff. Yeah, yeah. Let's see how much. Oh, we got plenty. Okay. So we'll let that cook. But as you can see, it is two star metal, not 3, 1 brimstone and 1 black ice. Now we have a tier 4 thrall, so that actually could be more brimstone and black ice, but in star metal for that matter. But I don't believe it's much different. And we can put away our bow and arrows. Bow. And arrows. And we can take this. Yes, we were gonna make some torches. We'll make 3. Okay. And we will give them to him. There we are. I'm gonna put our satchel away in our hot food. The satchel or sack or whatever it's called that you use for sorcery, because we don't really need it. There we go. Let's make some good heals as much as we can with what aloe we have. And then we'll start heading in that direction. Go to the alchemist's bench. And I've used all of the precision or garrison ones because they don't use as many mats. It's aloe extract. We want concentrated. Let me do a bit of math here. Okay. Put that in 526 divided by 15, 35. Okay, we'll wait for those to craft. What else do you have that we need to put away? We're not going to be taking any friends with us, so don't need that. I'm just gonna stick this in here for now. Oh, here, It's on my hotbar. I was like, where's that stuff that I wanted to put away? And then we'll put this in here. And it's all gone. Okay. Oop. And our... we ran out of coal. We'll steal some from here. Nope. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Let's check our potions. And there it is. And we're gonna put the good and the bad on my hotbar. There's 2 more. And various levels of wraps. And a little bit of aloe, and she's got some, I believe. Nope, not no mo. So we'll give her those. Almost to level 19 she is. Okay, friends. Are we ready to go? I believe we are. Let's get down from here, and then I'll get on the camel so we can make good time. Is he coming for us, or is he coming for the wolf? The wolf. I'll let them hash that out, and then we'll go take care of business. Okay. Seems they did. Oh my god, that scared me. I literally jumped.
Taste death.
We'll get his stuff later. Go get him. Excellent work, everyone. If you... The ebony silk is to make the, like, I think it's black horsehair garb, or you get it on the East Coast in the jungle. Is where you learn the recipe. There's our skeleton key. And we have 5, which is what we needed. Oh, let me... Ooh. Well, I needed to do that anyway. I'll fix the rest. Skeletons, and that one that's up there at the top of the stairs will make his way down as soon as you engage them. And then he'll attack the camel because he is a mean, mean skeleton. Okay, sir. Don't shoot my thrall either. Okay. Let's see what we... Oh, yeah. See, impactful strikes, the extremities of your follower are very powerful and do more damage than normal. And powerful limbs, your follower has gained tremendous strength compared to its brethren. So, he's got lots of strength and some, vitality. That's nice. That's why he's so ornery. think we need any of that. We don't need any of that. Well, I will take the flowers. Chitin and ivory. No, thank you. And then our two skellies up here. What do we have? Tar, brimstone, and gold dust. And these radium gems can be used in torches that glow and don't have any animation. So it's kind of nice if you're on a server to use some of them, but don't go crazy because it's still like you're not saving anybody any lag if you go crazy with the radium torches. But having a few scattered around to light up the place, and they're very bright, and you can put dye in them to change the color. So they're pretty handy. And here we are at the Warmaker Sanctuary. Okay. It is very dark in here, so I will be getting one of the torches that we made. And here they come, the two skeletons with their mace hyper armor. There. So we've got thick leather, gossamer. I'll leave the frost lotus powder. Whoops. And I will take the silver stone and leave the purple lotus powder. Then we're going to come around the stairs, and underneath here are two boxes. So take steel, fire, alchemical base, potent compost, layered silk, and the star metal. Okay, and since it's lit down here better, I believe, I'll have to take a look, make sure that you can still see. Yeah, I think you can. There is a box over here. I'll take that alchemical base and the perfected medium padding, which I will go ahead and give to our pachyderm, because that stuff is heavy. And we will be encountering our first boss in this hallway. See, that is why we don't hurt the camel, because he makes that noise.
Don't want to cause trouble here.
This guy, he corrupts when he hits you, like the boss in Unnamed City. There you go. All right, and let's get these guys. Okay, now that everybody's dead, we'll check our loot. And let's see here. We've got... Oh, we checked him already. What did he give us? Just a fragment of power, which, I mean, they're handy, so not so bad. And He used to drop a key, but they took that out, so he doesn't do that anymore. We don't need any of that. None of that, and we'll take this. And then we come through here. And all you have to do is click on the door. You don't need a key anymore. So this in here is a puzzle that you have to complete in order to get that door with the cobwebs to open. Well, to get the key to open it, I should say. So in order to do that, you have to go into each colored room. So we've got like blue or green, red, and blue, and defeat the mini boss inside to get a statue that you will then place in here in order to get the key that opens that door. So I always just start on the first one immediately to my left. So, and it to me happens to be like the hardest. So it's a good place to start. Okay. You need some heals. So I will give you 10 of these. Okay. So there's a line of skeletons, and then that guy in the middle is a boss skeleton. So I try and take out the little ones while she's taking out the big dude. So we'll send her in there and run in after her. What? Why am I stuck? Alright, so now you just have to take out these little archer skeletons. And then we can help her. And she's almost got him down all the way by herself, so... There we go. What did we get? Lying Bastard Sword. So this is a cool sword. Its perks are it cripple and it lies. Its health damage is light attack 60, heavy attack 69 with an armor pen of 9%. And why it's a lying bastard is because it's technically an axe, but it looks like a sword. So, and I mean like great axe. Like if we equip it and swing it, you hold it like a sword, but it's got the move animations of an axe. So that's pretty cool. Excellent, excellent. Raw ash will leave. Don't need that. Take the elephant hide. Take that. That. And then we've got these three back here. Okay. think we're still good with our weight. So I'm just gonna save up the room for the weapons that we pick up. And try not to pick up too heavy things. So. Alright, and she is healed all the way up, but still has 6 potions. Okay. See, the problem with these skeletons is they do not stagger. So, that's pretty annoying.
I don't want to hurt you, but I will.
Excellent. And, okay. So we want the statue, and we got Balius, which is a strength. I think it's one-handed weapon. It's corrupted, which means it corrupts the person that you hit it with. Does 67 light attack and 77 heavy attack with 9% armor penetration. Its corruption is more useful. Like being able to corrupt someone is more useful in PvP. Because, you know, like living targets notice corruption, whereas like PvE targets do not notice corruption. So, but we will pick it up and we will give it to the camel. And then we will look for chests in here. They're usually all up here by the bed, so. Like that. Gotta collect the treasure for purges. Don't need that. Grey lotus seed, I think will be okay. And take that. Okay. On to the next room. Let me look at your... Yeah, you're fine. It's always good to check on your thralls, you know? Make sure they're doing okay. Okie dokie. And then we go into red, which this is, I know, the archivist section. I believe that was the Warmaker section, the one that we were just in. But the archivist, because, you know, books. So, some skellies in here. Oh no. Where is my freaking... You stuck, honey? There you go. She got a little hung up. She derped out a little bit. But she's fine now. Whoop. Let's check our in this box. It's usually Grey Lotus seeds. And sometimes there are sorceress scrolls, or sorceress spell pages over here. Not today. Silver bar. Ooh, heavy padding. Do not mind if I do. Okay. We go across the way and kill. I think there should be one remaining skeleton. And another chest. So we will head over here and take care of business. Hi. Oh, here we go. One thing about. And sometimes there are little chests over here that will teach you a language, but not today. So now we go fight the archivist. He is thankfully alone. Yeah, you die. Don't tell me to die, you die.
You picked the wrong fight.
So these books that are in here are technically like potions. They will replace, if you have like a potion buff, it will be replaced if you use this book. But there's, he drops various different ones. They're not all follower damage plus 12%. So just be sure to click on them and see what they do. Since I don't have an active potion because we only had the one Black Lotus potion, I'll just go ahead and use it and give her more damage. So. Okay. And we will check around here. I think, yeah, there's one at the foot of the bed. And we'll take all of that. And then we'll head to the next room. How are your potion situation? You still got 5. That's my girl. That's my girl. I'm doing good. So the next boss that isn't one of the Giant Kings is actually from Sipta. And he drops some good agility weapons. That guy right there is the boss. These are minions. And the good thing about that boss is he is staggerable. Ooh. Yeah, see? He staggers very well. So he just keep the pressure on him.
But I will.
Yeah, Blood Defiler is what he's called. Oh, these Berserker Fist Blades. Love them. Let me see what they do. 52 light attack, 58 heavy attack. They're vengeful, which means they do increasing damage the more you get hurt, and they also apply a bleed. And they're 9% armor penetration. Eye of the Watcher, it's a little bit cold resistant, not much. So, but it can be a little bit helpful when you go north. It does a cripple and has 36 light attack damage, 41 heavy attack with 9%. And then the Annihilator. This is a good one. It's legendary, does cripple, is also Executioner, which means that it does the last 10% of their health. If they get down to 10%, then it'll just kill them. And it does 75 light attack damage, 90 heavy attack with 33% armor penetration. So you put a master weapon fitting on that bad boy, ooh, all the damage. So we'll give him that, and that, and that. And we will kill the archer finally, because we LOS'd him. And there we go. Ooh. Trying not to sneeze. Go get him, tiger. I want to get behind you. Thank you. Hopefully we'll get... Let's see what we got. Ah, we got daggers. Those are Jebelsog's Prowl. Let's see, they apply and bleed. They do 44 light attack, 49 heavy with 19% armor penetration. And we will switch to this. So when we come in here, I'm going to show you where to put the statues that we've collected. You can, like in subsequent visits here, you'll have the key, so you won't need to do the puzzle again, and you can pick up the statues and put them in your house if you want to. They just don't look as super cool in your house as they do in here when I put these down. So you want to put them in these three right here, the curve. And you don't have to worry about picking the correct one, you just hit E and it'll put the right one in. But when you put them in the house, they are not like shiny and colored like this, they're just like plain kind of stone, not fancy. That is the way out. We want to go this way. There's a bit of lore here. I do not know what I have found here. This architecture is not familiar to me yet. It speaks to me, entices me. It wants me to explore it further. I have heard voices in a foreign tongue coming from the other doors, and I have no interest in finding out whom they belong to. This door interests me, though. It is blocked by some sort of mechanism. It may have something to do with these statuettes that I have found. Well, they were lying around the place, so I picked them up. I will try my luck with opening this door. They don't call me Bjorn the Lucky for nothing. And then we come across the traps and Bjorn. Don't push me in the traps. Okay, and then walk through. There we go.
I don't want to hurt you, but I will.
She will too. And if you, sometimes there is a chest up here, and you can jump up and get it. Sometimes you have to be at like the correct angle because you can't climb. And it really, really helps if you do double jump. There we go. Here it is. And it usually has great lotus seeds and flour. So now down here is lots of traps, lots of skeletons, and some areas off to like the right and left that you want to go into and look for rusted keys, because you'll need those at the end of the dungeon to get into the side rooms that are in the main room of the boss. So, because that's where you get more armor scraps. Okay. We'll take your money. Okay. So we will head in here and then upstairs. Did he just call me a bitch? Sounded like he did. Hi, fella. How you doing? But you just really have to keep a weather eye on the here, on the traps, like right there. So we're gonna jump up here, and then there's gonna be, oh, I thought there would be more, but we'll check these. No, and then we'll come over here, and there are traps up here as well. So, and your companions will set them off. Ooh, don't do it. Okay, and there is one of the rusted keys. You need a total of 4. So just FYI. And then we will jump down here real fast so as not to get super poisoned. There, that's the word I was looking for. Okay, so sometimes you have to use the traps to your advantage. There we go. Ooh. Yeah, figured that was gonna make me encumbered. Because that heavy padding is heavy. There's another rusted key, so that's 2. Oh, hey fella. Just the man I was looking for. Okay, that's it. Ooh. Well, that stung a little bit. That stung a mite. So we went up there. So let's we'll go down here first. Come get some.
I don't want to hurt.
Whoops.
I will.
Frost lotus flower. We will go a little bit further up and trigger the boss. Sorry, guys. Oh, he's coming for me. Okay. There we go. So this guy also drops the Annihilator. Yay! And the key to the arena. Yeah. You can get to feeling better, honey. Okay, and now we'll check these rooms for the other rusted keys that we need. Not in there. Oh, come on. Oh, wait, there's one down here. There's a box, 2 boxes. I will take that silver bar. Don't mind if I do. And the gold and the layered silk. Hi, friend. Oops. Oh, we're good. All that. There's some armor scraps. Yay. You need that to make Godbreaker armor and the champion's armor. So it's handy to have. There's a rusted key. And then we'll go over here. Nope. There we go. Ooh. It was close. There's another skeleton up here. And we will make fast friends with him. There we are. I would like this. Puffball mushrooms for the noxious gassiness of it all. For later surges. And there's a chest. And there's our last rusted key that we need. So now we will head back to where we were. Ooh. And I will drink some water. Actually, let me... There we go. We go in the between the 2 spike traps. And then we go to the left. And jump. And we will fight this guy. And it will bring the other ones. Oh, she's level 20. Let's see what she got. Godly Celerity. So she got 11 plus 10. Well, we might have to re-roll hers now that we know the sorcery, because it gives you a potion that you can give to your thrower. Give to your follower, your thrall, and lets them re-roll their perks. So, and you can give them that potion until you get the perks you want. So that's handy. And a good reason to level sorcery. Along with being able to recall your body. So that you don't have to go do a corpse run. And the transitory stone. Anyway, if you want to skip the arena champion, you can go through here. And then you can walk through and you'll get to a point, and if you crouch, you'll be able to get through. But if you want to do it the legit go see the arena champion way, you go through here, and we'll go to the right. And there she is. At least this place is mostly well lit enough that you can see. I think she'll be able to live, but even if she doesn't, she'll just go down. I don't think she'll die. So, fingers crossed, everybody.
I don't want to hurt you, but I will.
Oh.
Taste death.
Oh, she's almost dead.
Don't want to cause trouble here.
Yeah, I figured. Come here. Ooh. Oh.
Don't want to hurt you, but I will.
Sorry if I'm quiet, I'm concentrating.
Don't want to cause trouble here.
Alright, she's close, she's close. There she is. Okay, good. And we got her weapon, which is Quake. And it does Thunder and Shield Smash, does health damage of 67 and heavy damage of 73 and 27% armor penetration. Got champion leggings and champion boots and some armor scraps, some concentrated aloe, which we will be giving our friend. And we'll take that too. Yeah, she's out. So we'll give you those and we'll give you those. That should help, and then we'll see if we need to give you more. She's not gonna look good. She doesn't need those. I'm just gonna have her keep those in her inventory so I don't have to hold on to them. Okay. Don't look at me like that. Oh, okay. There you go. You should be able to take one more. There you go. Now you'll have to eat your way. Okay. Now that she is not at death's door. So over this way is where you get the champions, the champion armor recipe. So you can just click this tablet and you get arena champions armor. And there's just a couple of skeletal monstrosities back here. Win it! There we go. And there's a box over here. Ooh, layered fur. Oh, we'll take that. That's something that's used in the arena champion leggings, so it's handy to have. And then we go across this way to the back hallway, which is, I'll show you, where if you want to skip her and you go through the crack, this is where you end up. So, and that is the crack that I was telling you about, is right there. So, and then you come down this hallway and there's going to be a bunch of things to kill. So, and this is black ice and you can harvest it. So it is kind of a nice place to come to harvest black ice because you won't be have the temperature issue. So. So these, you'll come across rooms that have enemies in them. That's everybody. What? Oh, I was like, why am I slowing down? I walked into a web. And then there will also be treasure chests with lots of treasure in it. So if you're trying to save up for purchase, this is a good place to run. And then there is, yeah, a place on the right here, and it should just be spooters. And if you hear that, yes, that is a dragon. I don't believe there's a chest in here. No. Okay. So there's going to be spooters over here that we will kill quickly. And then run over and help the Kappas. Oh, no. Yeah. Hey, you want to come in here as fast as you can so that you can start attacking that dragon before he's healed all the way up. There's some treasure. And then you see that he had the skeleton key in his inventory. And then there is a legendary box over here. So. And we got Strangely Familiar Axe. Shield Smash, health damage 67, heavy damage 73, armor pen of 0. Do you have any room in your inventory? Not you. Yeah, he's got one slot. We'll stick it in there. Since it's heavier than all the rest. And then we will continue on. There should be mammoths at the next spot. And they're easy enough. Yeah. So there is just a chest over here. And then you go in here, and the mammoths are fighting a spooter. you can. Okay, there's one down. Now we have to get the other one down. I guess he's bugged out. Yeah, he was bugged out, but we will take advantage of that. And then there is a host of chests over here. So a lot of them have treasure or loot, like gold and silver and stuff like that. Some of them just have stuff. Nothing in that one. Okay. And then I believe that the next place we come to is the Yeti. So, and for the longest time there used to be a Yeti in this dungeon that was behind ice, and you could do nothing to him and he could do nothing to you, and if you ghosted through the wall, he just, excuse me, he would just stand there and like, you couldn't do anything. But they have since changed that, and you can break down the ice and attack the Yeti, and he will attack you.
Taste death.
The Yeti is so cute.
Don't make me hurt you, wanderer. Taste death.
I think he's a little bugged out too.
Taste death. God's take.
Excellent. We'll take the dragon powder and the steel fire, and then we will use our pick. Oh gosh, we got a potion of natural learning, and there is, yeah. Some items will proliferate in your chest when you pick them up, but the potion of natural learning just resets your knowledge points, so your feats, but we can throw them away. And we will throw this ice away. I think I will give our Sumerian Berserker the demon blood to hold on to. No, I won't. Okay. Let's see. How much does that weigh? 1880? 2126. Yeah, she can hold on to that. But we have 6 skeleton keys. That's the important part. And now we come to the final boss. The final boss. The Warmaker's champion. And you see like these little alcoves, they all have a door, and within them will be a chest that will have some armor scraps. Then that's what we got the rusted keys for. Across the way is the exit, and the 2 tablets on either side give you the Grandmaster Weapon Smithing and Grandmaster Armor Smithing. And that's what allows you to use, to make like the master weapon fittings and bolt plating and stuff like that. You can come in here and just stick to the outskirts and open up the doors and get the armor scraps and do the stells and get the legendary weapons that are near the door, or the legendary boxes that contain legendary weapons near the door without aggroing this boss. You do not have to do him. You do not want to. That being said, in order to like complete the Dungeon Delver quest, you do. But we are gonna fight him. It is a long fight because he has a ton of health, but it's not hard. So we are gonna. Sorry, it's kind of dark, but we're gonna stick to that beam of light as much as possible. So yeah. Let's see. Do you have? Got 3. I'll give you more, and we will start a fight. And there are still traps in here, so you have to be careful of those. Yeah, so he doesn't do a ton of damage, but he does a lot of knockdown stuff. And he has a ton of health. Like, that is 24,500 health. How did he kick me when I was behind him? Explain that one. Okay, see, when he's growing like this, it's a good time to hit him because he's like not blocking and not trying to hit you or anything like that. He's just taking damage. And we've got him down halfway. And he's still able to kick me while I'm behind him. See, he does increasingly more damage the bigger he gets. But she's like nowhere near death, so. And he's down. And so from him, we get a bit of armor scraps, and you get the chance of getting this, the hammer that he was using to beat us up with, which is cursed, which means when you pick it up and swing it, you get like 50% corruption off the bat. Done. And then it does a health damage of 79 light attack and 94 heavy attack with 45% armor penetration. So it's nice. Your thralls cannot use it. Because that curse mechanic like needs to happen for it to work, and because thralls don't take corruption, it doesn't work for thralls. So do not give them to your thralls. It's a waste. But it was very heavy. Let me take all... I know, I'm very encumbered. Probably have to do this again when I get the weapons, but that's fine. So let's find the... I think this was the entrance, pretty sure. Yeah, that was the entrance. Okay. So we'll just go to the left and open up these doors as we go. I'll take that and leave that. Oh, let me... There we go. We can see again. And then we'll go to this one. You don't get a lot of armor scraps out of these alcoves, so I don't actually, like, every time I come here I don't get the rest of the keys. I don't do this. You get far more from defeating the arena champion and the Warmaker's champion than you do in these, and it just takes, it's just like the juice is not worth the squeeze as far as I'm concerned. So we got Godbreaker Armor and Grandmaster Armor Smith. Warmaker Weapons, Grandmaster Weaponsmith. And treasure, 1 armor scrap. Woo! All that time to get the keys and you get like 1, 2. It's just not worth it. But I figured I would show you anyway. Our torch is about to break. Yeah, there it is. Oh. Okay. Ooh, hardened steel and 3. Okay. Let's go get our legendary weapons. The reason we came here, aside from getting the Grandmaster Weaponsmith and Armorsmith. So it's over here. And there are 6 boxes. We got Gawain's Rusty Pike. Strength weapon, diseased, has reach. Light attack 59 health damage, heavy attack 71, armor penetration 9. The love tab. Love this. It is concussive, so its health damage is just 1, or heavy or light. Armor penetration 0, concussive damage is 30 light, 45 heavy. The reason why I like this is because it has the move set of a mace, but is a truncheon for the most part. So good for getting the thralls. Zabar knives, legendary bleed, diseased, health damage 45, light 50 heavy, 18% armor penetration. It's an agility weapon, kind of nice. And then over here, we have the unintelligible. It is a mace, shield smash, health damage 63, light 69 heavy, armor pen 29%. Akbatanan blades, they bleed, they are durable, so the durability is 3600 on these. Health damage of 44, light 49 heavy, armor pen 18%. And Musashi's Black Blade. Bleed, cripple, health damage 74, light 89 heavy, 13% armor penetration. This used to be available at the Almaria PvE Siege, but since that got removed, it's only available in the legendary chests anymore. So, and then we exit through here. And we'll probably leave it here in just a second, but I do want to show you something. So there's a chest here. It has, we'll take that and that and that. Thank you. And then if you keep going, I believe it is not there, but before you drop down, you come in here. There's a bunch of chests, but don't do like park your followers somewhere because they make it impossible for you to get out. Oh, sorry. So, yeah. There we go. And then when you drop down here, you'll be basically back where we started. Like that door at the end of the hall is the cobwebby door that we came in through in the first place. So, but instead of making you guys go all the way back with me, we will leave it here for the day. Next time, I think we'll do the Dungeon Delver quests. So be prepared for that. But I hope you guys had a good time. I know I did, and I will see you next time. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I really, really do appreciate it.